Welcome back to Dinar today. I'm really glad you're here because today we need to talk calmly and clearly about something that has been spreading very fast across social media, group chats, and comment sections. A lot of people are asking the same question right now. Is the Iraqi dinar really set to revalue on January 13, 2026? And if so, will people actually wake up as millionaires? These are big claims, and they deserve a grounded, honest discussion without hype, fear, or exaggeration. Before we go any further, I want to say this clearly and respectfully. This video is not financial advice. Nothing in this discussion is a guarantee. I'm not predicting a rate. I'm not confirming a date. And I'm not promising wealth to anyone. What I can do is explain what people are talking about, why these rumors are circulating, and how to think about the situation in a calm and realistic way. The goal here is clarity, not excitement, and understanding, not pressure. The Iraqi dinar is the official currency of Iraq, used daily by millions of people inside the country. For many years now, people around the world have watched the dinar closely, believing that at some point its value could change. This belief has existed for a long time, and it comes from Iraq's history of war, sanctions, rebuilding, oil, wealth, and ongoing economic reforms. Because of that history, speculation about the dinar has never really disappeared, and every few months a new wave of excitement tends to surface. Right now, the focus is on January 13th, 2026. That specific date is being repeated in many places, which naturally makes people feel like something important must be about to happen. But it's very important to understand where dates like this come from. This date did not come from an official statement by the Iraqi government. It did not come from the Central Bank of Iraq, and it did not come from any internationally recognized financial authority. Dates often appear because people try to connect dots between banking reforms, budget timelines, or global financial cycles. When a date gets repeated enough times, it can start to sound official even when it's not. At this moment, January 13th is speculation. It is not confirmation. And that distinction matters more than anything else in this conversation. Without an official announcement, a date is just a rumor, no matter how confident it sounds or how many people repeat it. To understand this better, we need to talk about what a currency revaluation actually is. A revaluation is a policy decision made by a government or a central bank to officially change the value of its currency compared to other currencies. This kind of decision is not emotional and it is not random. It is tied to economic conditions such as inflation, trade balance, oil revenue, political stability, international agreements, and long-term financial planning. Revaluations happen because they serve a specific economic purpose, not because people hope they will happen. When people hear the word revaluation, many immediately imagine massive overnight wealth. But in real economic terms, a revaluation is not designed to suddenly make individual currency holders rich. It is a financial tool used by governments to manage their economies. If making people rich were easy through currency changes, every country in the world would do it. The reality is that currency markets are tightly monitored, carefully controlled, and extremely complex. Another important thing to understand is what official confirmation actually looks like. If the Iraqi dinar were going to be revalued, there would be a public announcement from the Central Bank of Iraq or the Iraqi government. That announcement would explain what the new value is, when it takes effect, how banks will handle it, and how people can exchange their currency. It would not be hidden in rumors or leaked through social media. As of today, that level of official confirmation does not exist. Now let's address the biggest question of all. If a revaluation did happen, would people wake up as millionaires? In most realistic scenarios, the answer is no. The value of your holdings depends on how much dinar you actually have, what the official rate would be, and how exchanges are structured. Even if a currency increases in value, that does not automatically turn small holdings into massive wealth. Talking about waking up a millionaire is emotionally powerful, but it is not supported by verified numbers or confirmed policy. Excitement can feel real, but excitement is not money until an official system makes it real. That's why it's so important to keep expectations grounded in reality instead of imagination. So what should you be doing right now? First and most importantly, stay calm. Panic and hype both lead to bad decisions. Second, stay informed by following credible sources, not rumors or screenshots. Third, do not make financial decisions based on unverified dates or promises. And finally, keep your expectations realistic. Your financial stability should never depend on a rumor. A lot of people also ask practical questions. Will they be able to exchange dinar at their local bank? Will special exchange centers be required? Will older notes still be accepted? Will the date change or be delayed? These are reasonable questions. But the honest answer is that no one knows yet. If a revaluation or policy change happens, the Central Bank of Iraq will clearly explain the process. There will be instructions, timelines, and official guidance. Until then, guessing only creates stress and confusion. There is also a human side to the story that deserves attention. Many people hold Iraqi dinar because they were told years ago that it might one day increase in value. Some inherited it, some bought it as a long shot hope. Others simply don't know what else to do with it. That's why rumors about revaluation trigger such strong emotions. Hope, excitement, fear, and anxiety are all natural responses. But emotion without facts leads to disappointment, and fear without facts leads to regret. It's important to stay grounded and realistic. Nothing has been officially confirmed for January 13th or any other specific date. Until an announcement comes directly from the Iraqi government or the Central Bank of Iraq, everything else remains speculation. When we look at the situation logically, there are only a few possible outcomes. Nothing may happen on January 13th, and the rumors may simply fade away. There could be an announcement related to banking reforms or policy updates that does not involve a major change in value, or there could be a confirmed revaluation with clear official details. Only one of those scenarios brings real action, and it only happens with official confirmation. Social media and online groups can be loud, but they are not official sources. Real financial decisions are made by governments, central banks, and economic authorities, and when they act, they communicate publicly and clearly. Until that happens, speculation should be treated as speculation, not fact. It's okay to hope for good news. It's okay to want financial improvement. Everyone wants a more secure future, but hope should not turn into anxiety, and it should never push you into risky decisions. A balanced approach is the safest approach. If you're wondering whether you should hold or let go of your dinar, that decision should be based on your own financial situation, not on a rumor about a specific date. If holding it causes stress, you may choose stability. If holding it gives you hope without pressure, that's a personal choice. Just make sure the decision is yours, not driven by hype or fear. As we wrap this up, let's be very clear. Right now, there is talk and speculation about January 13th. There is no official confirmation of a revaluation on that date. There is no guaranteed rate. And there is no promise that anyone will wake up a millionaire. What we do have is conversation, curiosity, and hope. And those things are fine as long as they are guided by facts, patience, and common sense. If you want to see multiple dinar opinions and updates gathered in one place, you can go to Google and search for dinaropinions.com, where different views and updates are collected together for reference. Thank you for spending your time with Dinar today. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates. Stay calm, stay informed, and take care of your financial peace. I'll see you in the next update.